RV owners, one of my least favorite things to deal with out in the field is toilets, so I'd much rather teach you how to do it. Now, one of the most common complaints I see with all RV toilets is they're not holding water. In other words, the water that sits in the toilet bowl, the flush water, is gone by the next time you go to use the toilet. It constantly has to be refilled. And I'm happy to tell you it's a really easy fix, something you can do with no tools. Now, this is a brand new toilet. You might want to have gloves as part of a tool if your toilet's been used, but that's up to you. Now, the number one reason that this would happen is your ball seal right here. This ball seal is what keeps the water in here and seals your flush ball right there. Now, over time, that seal could either wear or it can just dry out, especially when it sits all winter with no water, if you're in real hot climates, or the RV is just not used for a long time. Now, I will tell you that there are times that you don't need to replace that seal. Oftentimes you could take something called plumber's grease and rub it around the seal. So you would just take that plumber's grease, get enough on your finger, and keep that seal lubricated. That's actually something you might want to do from time to time because it can help prevent that seal from wearing prematurely or drying out. But if that trick doesn't work, then you can simply replace the seal. Just going to look up what type of toilet you have, stickers usually on the back, figure out the model, and you can get a new seal for it. You can get a new seal from manufacturer, you can get it from Amazon. They're pretty widely available. And in order to change it, all you're going to have to do is take your flush pedal, preferably with your water off, and hold it down so that you have access to it. Again, I want to remind you, I don't have gloves because this is a brand new toilet, and that seal will literally just pull out of there just like that. Then you can take your new seal, which can be a little tricky, but you're just going to slowly feed it in there and get it around the ring that it was previously on and get it all set up. Sometimes it can be a little finicky. I did have to kind of cut there so that I can get two hands on here and get it started. But as you can see, that seal is back in there. And check to make sure the ball valve still moves nice and clean. And again, that plumber's grease is a great little hack to keep that seal working nicely and prolonging its life. Simple things like this don't really warrant calling on an RV technician. I'd be much happier to teach you how to do simple things like that, and you can save those expensive RV repair bills for the real major problems with your RV.